Directionally Challenged Hiker here this Friday, October 25th, 2024. And today, as I am cleaning up my gear for my latest backpacking adventure, for some strange reason, I'm making videos at the same time. And I talked a little bit earlier about what food came home with me. So now I'm going to talk about what actually went into my rat sack to begin with. And yes, this was an 8-day backpacking adventure, so I basically needed 7 breakfasts, I needed 8 lunches, and I needed 7 dinners. So for starters, I packed 6 hot breakfasts, as I call them, and then my last day, my hike out, was to be a dry camp, so I was going to just eat leftover snacks. That's usually how I roll. But anyway, breakfast, I am a total creature of habit here. For my 6 hot breakfasts, I packed a package of the lower sugar maple and brown sugar oatmeal. I really enjoy this stuff. And then I also like freeze-dried fruit in my oatmeal. So I packed a package of this, 100 calories worth for every hot breakfast. And with that, I paired a tablespoon of flax meal because I really like that together. It goes good with the oatmeal. And no, I do not pack this package. It's kind of bulky and awkward, so I would put it down into a sandwich bag, and then it compacts quite a bit more, and then I can also add the flax meal to it. And I need to reach down because as I'm working on this, I threw my bacon on the floor. So for this trip, one of these packages is approximately 2.5 servings of bacon. I brought 3 with and just kind of split it up over the seven breakfasts that I was going to be having. But I do like some bacon, gives me some salt in the morning. Okay, so we got breakfast down. Lunch, I really am a creature of habit, and since I needed 8 lunches this trip, I picked up some whole wheat tortillas that I enjoy, and this package contains 11, and I just brought the whole package because sometimes I'm a little bit hungrier at dinner, or I want an extra snack during the day, and yeah, they're fairly convenient. I came home with 1, so not too bad. I did pack 10 cheese sticks because I really love cheese sticks, and again, sometimes you can add them to your dinner or just have an extra snack in the afternoon. I did not bring any cheese sticks home as my friend wanted the 2 spares. And then I packed myself 8 of these pre-packaged beef sticks here. So that was pretty much my lunch. A tortilla, a cheese stick, and a beef stick. Not a whole lot of calories, but I do have, like, for the before lunch or the after lunch time, I pack myself snacks. And I packed myself, I really love Bobo's apple pie bites. I packed 8 of those. Not a single one came home. And then I also packed 8 orange sorbet Larabars, and 4 of them would come home, but I did let my friend have 1. So maybe next time maybe a couple less Larabars, because I know you should come home with something, and maybe a couple extra Bobos, because one day I did eat 2 for breakfast, and then I ate my breakfast later in the afternoon. I also have, I like nuts, and this time I packed, not this whole bag, but I packed myself 8 servings of these Blue Diamond Snickerdoodle almonds. Oh my gosh, they are amazing. They are not salty, but yeah. And I came home with 2 servings of almonds. I think the first day I was so tired, I didn't really want snacky stuff. And then I have these Scratch Energy Chews. I packed 5 of these. I came home with 2. I don't really consider them food as much as if it's a long day or a strenuous area, sometimes, you know, the sugar and the caffeine that they have will give me a little kick. So yeah, I packed 5 of those, brought 2 home. And then Pringles. Yeah, this is an unopened can here, and I did have the larger size. I didn't have a smaller one, but it's already in the garbage. It was gross. And no Pringles come home. I mean, I do portion them out. I think the larger can is approximately 7 servings, so I try to eat a serving each day so that I have some for the duration of my backpack. And then dinners. I needed 7 dinners on this backpack. 6 of those dinners I repackaged into, I put them in quart size storage bags, and then they can kind of, you can fold them down. I mean, obviously they're a little fatter than that, and then you can get them sideways into a gallon size freezer bag. They take up a lot less space than this, but I repackaged only 6 because on the last night it was to be a dry camp, and I don't want to have to try to wash my pot and stuff if water is, you know, kind of a commodity. So the last night was, I just ate it out of the bag. But, and I did for my dinners, okay, 2 of them I don't have the brand, but my first night out was the peak version of the fettuccine alfredo with chicken. And yes, I ate the whole bag. I think mine was, this one says it's 820 calories. It was somewhere around that, but I had a long day. So I ate the whole bag. And then I have packed myself the Mountain House spaghetti with meat sauce. I do like that. That's only $4.80, so that's one of those days where sometimes that tortilla might be a little bonus, or if you have a bonus cheese stick. And then this one I split up. It's the Peak cheesy chicken and broccoli, and I, you know, portioned it up into these for 2 nights because this package is like 1,090 calories or 550 for half of it. So I really didn't need the whole package. Then we have, again, I think it was the Peak 3 cheese mac and cheese. This is Adventure House. This is what I have in the house right now. And yes, I do eat the whole package of this. And oh, I forgot. I will be back in just a moment. I cannot have mac and cheese on a backpacking adventure without Spam. So they sell these awesome single serve packages, which, okay, if I'm at home, I'm not going to eat the whole thing, but when I'm backpacking, that is dinner. You need that extra salt, right? And then we had, one night was lasagna with meat sauce. I do like the Mountain House version. Kind of weird, but. And then the last night, since it was supposedly going to be a dry camp, and I figured I was going to be extra hungry, I usually am later on in the hike, I packed myself the Peak beef pasta marinara, and yeah, I just poured the hot water in the package and I ate the whole package to the tune of 1,040 calories. I don't know that I'd recommend eating the whole package of this because it did sit a little heavy, a little bit rich for the whole package. I usually eat half of it. And that is, well, nope, and I don't have any, they're gone. I did pack myself a package of dark chocolate M&Ms, and like the nuts, I kind of portioned them out. I mean, I didn't use individual bags for all of them, and I did not use individual bags for all the nuts. I did 4 days, 4 days, you know, 4 days of nuts, 4 days of nuts, 4 days of M&Ms, 4 days of M&Ms, you know, so they're not all in one bag. Because in the past I have had, even though I have this, those little critters can still bite through it sometimes, and on one backpacking adventure, they managed to bite through, and I had chocolate covered, I think it was almonds or cashews, one of the two, and they had bit through my rat sack and the packaging. So I do like, I will put these in a little sandwich bag, fold it over, and then I'll put the 4 packages that I end up with. They may have actually been in a quart-sized freezer bag just to help prevent that, because even though we carry these, those critters are, whatchamacallit, persistent, and they will take your food any chance they get. So that is basically all the food that I brought. Yes, it did go in here. Oh, I did forget. I baked myself a chocolate cake before my trip, and it was supposed to be for dinner the first night, and it ended up being for like lunch the second day, but I packed down a piece of chocolate cake just because. But anyway, yeah, all this fit in here. I do have some pictures of it strewn all over my bed, actually what I brought. I will probably pop those into this video. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Came in just under 12 pounds for food. So that did include the rat sack. And I may have been a little light on calories a few days, so I will be going over that. But anyway, that is it for now. I am very tired. So until next time, directionally challenged hiker. You helping?